I'm Kristen Finn, and I have a 6th grader at Dublin, or at Wells, and a 10th grader at Dublin High. We moved to Dublin, it'll be 7 years in June, and we moved actually from Carmel, which happens to be an extremely good school district, very, very high API scores, and I'm happy to say that Dublin High is right up there with them now. I did extensive research before we moved and bought our house in Dublin. I looked as far as Southern California, San Diego, where I'm from, as far north as into Oregon. We looked for 3 years, and we researched, and I spent a lot of time on computer, looking at API scores and programs that the schools offered, and drama and music and sporting and all of that, because I wanted to find a place where I could buy a house and send my kids and stay. I moved a lot as a child, and I wanted one place for my kids. And it was Dublin. We found Dublin. And I love it here. My kids love it here. I find it very, when we first moved to Dublin High, I thought, well, there's always those few. You always have those few people say, well, it's not that great. I thought, well, the research I've done shows it's pretty good. We helped get the measure bond passed, and now we're just watching these schools. My parents come to see the drama stuff, and my dad drives by and goes, holy smokes, what is that? I said, that's the high school. Wow. I mean, they're just always amazed, like, oh, that's huge. How many kids do you have there? I think it's so important that we continue on the road that we are on. To Dublin High is good, Wells is good, Fountain is good. I worked at John Green. I've worked the east side. And we need to get rid of the whole east side, west side. It's just Dublin. We just happen to have a lot of long roads. It's okay. You plug in your iPod, you listen to the music, you sing with your kids and their friends in the car, and it's all good, and all of a sudden you're across town. It's not a big deal. I find it amazing that the people who want to propose this don't live in Dublin, or I think a few do, but they don't have children here. There's no purpose for them other than a financial gain. And I don't think that we should take, for an adult to want to take a financial gain for themselves and take that away from a child is wrong. It's just wrong. And I really just oppose, I'm counting down, I'm opposed to this, and my husband is, and if he wasn't really sick at home, he'd be here speaking as well. So please vote no.